That one missed.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he went around. Rule to swing. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. So digging in, Roman Anthony. And first offering is fouled off. Piazza makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Fenway as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Late with the swing there.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Snags it on the run. One away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
De La Cruz now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Now 1-1. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ted Williams now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. There's the strike.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field.
These tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom 4, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Goes down looking. So up next, Ceddanne Rafaela. Rafaela, 24 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. 2 outs. Well struck left field, and it hits the fence.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Popped up. Williams on the run towards the line. Reaching for it and brings it in. And we're back. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Yordan.
Leiter back to work.
You know, this group of hitters just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here is J.D. Martinez. Swings through that one for strike one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Tarik Skubal.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Derek Jeter, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Breaking ball misses down and away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Next to hit, Carlos Beltran. That one at triple digits. And now it's even up. Jeter gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Long gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 2-0. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And a strike right through there. That one a triple digits. Way upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Way inside, and that hit him. So a man at first. Stepping in, Gil Hodges. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
To Ramirez.
He's out.
2. Here's Adley Rutschman.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Just
that's
missed.
out.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here in Denver, and on the mound today, Pedro Martinez.
The right fielder.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. Now that's smacked to right center. Stretches out and hauls it in. So digging in, Scott Rowland. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. In there, and it's 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that's
inside,
off
ball 1.
the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
Ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Check swing, called strike. Rowland off of first with 2 away. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Ramirez checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Beltran settles underneath it. And that's the inning. Back here at Coors Field, second inning set to go. And now it's going to be James Wood. And first offering is fouled off.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
1-1.
And that one missing low. He swings and fouls one off. Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Junior Caminero in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A solo shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. One out, base is empty. Bryce Harper getting ready to hit. And that's outside. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone.